Hey guys, so since I did the Crafter's Companion uh, subscription box number 43 unboxing, I've had a few people tell me that they've been looking for videos on how to use them and have not had any luck. And unfortunately, back in October, Craig from Crafter's Companion got sick and was in the hospital, and he was the one that used to do their videos for the subscription boxes, and unfortunately they really haven't had one since then. They did have a they had it on one of their shows, but the new demonstrator really didn't do much. She didn't make like these. She, it was, I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, so I thought, okay, well, I'll try to do a demo and get more detail for those who need it. They came out with a whole silhouette stencil sets a few months ago. So, and they work the same way. So each one of these has a stencil and a mask. So I'm gonna say that that's the stencil and this is the mask. And you'll see that they go together perfectly. So one does the foreground, one does the background. So this is the swan one, and then there's the mountains, but I decided I was going to do this one. And it has, let's get rid of this. By the way, yes, this is just the front of the box. I have the first, well, I have a subscription, and I had the first 24 boxes, and then I decided just to go with the ones that I really, really liked. But even at that, it just got overwhelming with the boxes, so I have taken everything and put it in these kind of bags. And so I have slipped the card, the front of the card, in here so I can see what it is, and then I can pull it out and still have what it looks like, but it saves a lot of space. And then I just take the card that it came in and just throw it in so I know which one this is. So so in the box, let me move this over. In the box, they actually have included the watercolor card. So this one is has a lot of pieces that aren't connected. Normally I would just use the washi tape to hold it down, but I did use the pixie spray. So hopefully we can get through this with a pixie spray. So what we're gonna do is the background. So it will do everything except where these black is, and then we'll trade out. We'll put this one down, and then we'll use the black here for the silhouettes. And then you stamp, you know, whatever you're going to use. So, all right. So we are, like I said, we're going to do a background. So I pulled out some colors. I've got Parakeet, Lemon Tonic, and Fuchsia. All right, so even though This has got the pixie spray. We still need to be careful because there's so many little pieces. So we're going to go in and start with a little bit of the yellow. And remember, these, you want to go with the stencil. You don't want to go against, so that you don't want to tear it. All right, so that's, oops, our lemon tonic. And then let's get some fuchsia in there. I'm just using the colors that they're showing on the box. Let's go in with a little bit more of the lemon tonic to soften this line up. All right. And then let's go in with the parakeet for the night sky. And this is where, see, it's not attached here, it's not attached there. It's open here, 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 and here. So we want to be really careful. Let's start up here. And it's not attached there, so like I said, we want to be real careful. The pixie spray does help a lot. All right, and let's go in with more of this fuchsia. To bring out that kind of purple sky. Blend and get all that rough or dark edges. I think I'm going to go up a little bit, just really lightly, just to tone that blue down a little bit. Okay. All right, that'll do for now. All right, so let me get covers on these, because if not, I will stick a finger, a hand, or an elbow into the ink. All right. So let's peel this off. All right. And then as soon as I'm done, I will wash that. So now I purposely lined this up with the edge. And so once we get that there. See how that lines up. All right, so I am going to put a little bit of Pixie spray on this one off camera because I don't want it, I don't want to breathe it. Well, now, what help and helpful if I put the Pixie spray on the right side. So this is going to be interesting when I go to clean it. Wait, I did. I'm so confused. Okay, hold that thought. Okay. That's pretty good. See if I can get it over just a tad. I should have left it alone. Okay. Good enough. All right, so I'm going to tape the edges down, especially on this side. And down here. All right, so now we're going to go in with the black ink for the silhouette. I'm going to try the VersaFine Clair and see how that is. And if I don't like that, what else do I have handy? Oh, well, let's try the VersaColor and see. This is the messy part for me, is getting the black. I don't think that one's going to be. I don't think I'm going to like that. Let me try a different pigment. All right, this is jet black. Let's see what that's going to look like. I think that's good. So I'm going to do this part and not worry about this part here, which is the side of the tree trunk. If we have some spots that are too light, we can always go over with a black marker if need be. All right, so now we're going to come over here and go straight up and down. I have tried several different, excuse me, when I was doing the other ones, the regular set from Crafter's Companion, I tried several different blacks, and I have yet to find one that makes me happy. All right. I think we've done what we can do. All right, so let me cover that so I don't get that on me. And there we go. Oh, so messy. So messy. All right. So that is that part. And then we'll cut this edge off. Let me get the little fairy stamp. All right, let me get this ready. And I think we'll put her right there. I think I want to ground her to the ground. They don't show it. I know, she could be fluttering away, but I don't see where her wings are fluttering. So, and you know something? Let me get my Misty. That way, if we need to stamp a couple of times, we can. Because we've come too far doing all this work just to mess it up and not have it stamped. Good enough. I'm not taking that chance. So, let me bring this over here. That there. And she's got a little toe on the ground. All right, I like it. All right. For this up. For this, I'm going to use the VersaFine Clear. I like the way it stamps. And then since it is a silhouette, like I said, we can easily stamp it again. All right, let's come over here. See, because it is a watercolor. So see how it's, the watercolor paper has the line. Or the texture, I should say. Watercolor paper has texture, see. All right, let's see if we can do this one. Why did I use the watercolor paper that it came with? I don't know. Don't ask me. I just create. I don't think sometimes. All right, one more time, and then we'll just fill it in. We will just fill it in with the black marker. No harm, no foul. Let me just hold it there and see if it will. If not, we're going to get the black marker right here. We will fix this. I think it could be the stamp too. I seasoned it, but all right. So we're going to have to wait for that to dry, I think, before. It's pretty wet. Let's see. Can you hear the texture? There's some watercolor paper has a lot more texture than the other ones do. And this one definitely does. But it's working. Yeah, it's all good. And I'm not concerned about the light here because that could just be the moonlight, you know, casting light here and here and here and on the trees. I don't particularly like this limb here, but I know that when I have watched Sarah and her people, they use that as to give dimension, but it just seems like too much on this one, so I am going to darken that up a little bit. This one's fine. And these. All right. So, oh, let me connect that branch so it's not just, looks like it's just hanging out by itself. Like this one. And this one. All right. All right. Evidently, I'm going to have to do these two. So, it doesn't make any difference which one you do. They're all going to basically be the same. Let me darken this up. There is one in here, and it's kind of like the one of the ones that from the original set that you actually had to buy. It has a really funky thing to it. And that is this palm one. Let me bring this over. So when you do this one, you've got, you're filling all this black in, okay? But then you end up with these joiner, these tabs that hold it together, but no black will be there. So then that's where you're going to have, when you remove it, you're going to have to fill that black in. Let me see if I can show you. So it's, okay, wait, upside down, hold that thought. Okay, so above this leaf, see how it's black, but it wouldn't be black unless you fill it in. So over here at the top, and then over here, you're going to have to, once you removed the mask, you're going to have to fill that in with the black. So you're going to do upside down again. You're going to do your background here, which is this, and it does come with the moon and the cloud. So you're going to mask over here if you don't want, if you want the moon, before you put your background color in. So you'll do that, and then all your background color, and then with the stencil, and then you do the mask, and then all of this you would do black for the silhouette. And then once you remove that, you'll have to fill in these 3 strips with the black. I hope that makes sense. And I mean, it's inevitable because of the way the pattern is, that it has to have something to connect it with. So, all right, so I'm gonna, once this dries thoroughly, then I'm gonna go back and touch up some of these areas. But that is the basics on how to use these. And like I said, it's the basics for all of them, no matter whether you're using the 3 here, or if you have pick up the other set or some of the other ones. I did about the mermaid and the African savanna in the silhouettes, and they're real pretty. So, all right, so I hope that helps if you were having issues, or at least it points you in the right direction so that you can play, see what works best for you. So that's it. Box 43, silhouette stencils. I love stencils. These are a little bit more difficult than your regular stencil, but I think it's well worth the effort when you get a card put together. So, all right, so that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, enjoy it, please hit the like button. I appreciate you if you're a subscriber, or if you just come and watch every once in a while and choose not to subscribe, that's fine too. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate the time that you spend. So that's it for now. Until the next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.